Slacks, pleasure to talk with you, honor to talk with you. Thank you very much for your time. And the crowd goes wild just like that. So, having the first BLAST event with LAN crowd, with the crowd here in Singapore, what do you think about the event so far?
Oh, it's great. I haven't been in Singapore since last TI, and it is so good to see the Singaporean crowd again. BLAST is a new contender when it comes to Dota 2 events, obviously competing with the likes of PGL and ESL. And I gotta say, they really love innovation. I love all the animations that they do when the characters come on screen. They're always thinking about how do we do something new, how do we do something crazy. So really big fan of a bunch of different parties coming into Dota, making it better in their own way, and I feel like they're doing that here. So super cool to work with them and make their dream a reality.
All right. Having the format of BLAST Slam back then, that we have the round robin best of one for the first time since TI4. Yeah. Do you think that is really good to have the format other than the usual format like Swiss or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's again super interesting. It makes for a unique environment for the tournament itself. It's very hard to do content in a tournament like this because a team will play Series 1, and then if they win, you can only get the winners. If the losers lose, they're gone. Series 2, it's at the end of the day. You're at midnight. You're not doing any content with any of them. So that's really interesting. I think for the viewing experience, it makes some really cool series. And everything's super high stakes, which I love. I love single limb. I love teams playing for my amusement so we can torture them and see how sad they get when they lose. I do think it's very interesting for viewers and fans and players. I talked to a lot of players. I thought they'd be upset because, you go from South America, you fly 30 hours, you lose one series, your ass is going home. That's crazy. But all the players I talked to said they like it. They like the experience of coming out with high pressure. They really just have to focus on one team, and if they do it, they're doing great. So honestly, if the fans like it, which I hope they do, I think it's a really compelling, interesting way to run a tournament.
All right. You've mentioned about South America, and we have Heroic right now performing their best performance in Tier 1 of Dota. Do you think that Heroic will have a stable performance and improving performance by tournament in the future?
Okay, now I've been hearing a lot of this Tier 1 big... Heroic did win PGO Wallachia.
Oh, yeah.
Which is it had a lot of good teams. So I don't know if this is their first Tier 1, but it is in the stadium, so yes, I do think that there is a difference there. I think Heroic is the team that we wish we had in South America a long time ago. No offense to those boys in Beast Coast and all that were playing at TIs, but there's a big push for South America to rise as a region, and I think it's actually finally happening, a promise that has been laid out for many years. It's a great group of guys, too. In South America and other regions, the pro players have been a little iffy, a little psychotic. These guys, almost all of them, are absolutely just good dudes. Want to go out there, have a good time, do it for the fans, and I love teams that are in it for the fans.
Do you think that we will have TI in South America, considering the fans, you say like psychotic fans, and then great team like Heroic? I would
love that. I would love that. Honestly, I don't know why we haven't had a TI in South America yet. Maybe it's an infrastructure thing. Maybe it's just like a visa thing. But honestly, not to be a dick, we've been to China. We've been to all these goddamn places in Europe. If I had to go to Europe one more time for a TI, I'm a flip, all right? Give SA their TI, please. They deserve it. The community's massive. They've loved Dota for so long. They have good teams now. Please go to SA. I would love that.
All right. So we have a few Southeast Asian players here at the playoff, like Mikoto, Oli, Mid1, and also Whitemon. But we have such a great performance for Mid1 back then with a rampage at 8 minutes. An ultra kill on the first series of the game today. Do you think that Mid1 can perform better after this?
I mean, Mid1 has just done nothing but impress. I talked to the guy myself while we were doing some content, and he was like, I literally just quit. I hadn't played in months, I thought I was washed, and then he got an opportunity to come back, and he's been slaying it. Honestly, most of these mouse games were carried by Mid1 this tournament with just a stellar showing, whereas anyone else there would have lost. So I thought Mid1 did absolutely phenomenal. I love the storyline of old school Dota guys like Seb, no one, mid one, coming back and just destroying the Zoomers. As a boomer myself, who is now so ancient I can barely play, watching this guy relive the dream, it brings me back to the TI4. Who are these kids winning again? It's all over again. So I think it's fantastic. I wish him nothing but the best. Hope he keeps stomping these goddamn Zoomers.
All right. So having Tundra defeating Mouse, and they are the 4-time BLAST Slam finalists.
Yes.
And they aim for the hat trick of the trophy. But do you think that they can win it against either Heroic or Falcons?
Tundra's a bastard team, you know? I mean, they're always winning. I always feel like it's Tundra, Falcons, or somebody else. And Tundra, they play a very nerd Dota, which is very upsetting. But however, Aoi 2000 was the one that instilled upon them nerd Dota.
Yeah.
So yes, they're gonna probably fight Falcons in the final. They're doing the series right now. I hope it's heroic. Sorry, Falcons. You're rich enough. Okay, how many times can a man like me say, oh, I hope those millionaires make more millions? I don't give a F anymore, okay? Heroic, I love the underdogs. Get in there, kick their ass. But yes, I think Tundra, of course, has a incredible chance of winning this tournament. 33 just cannot be stopped in the rest of his team. However, the dream is always for the underdogs, baby. Let's go Heroic. In Falcons, Tundra, there ain't no underdogs, okay? It's a bunch of rich assholes fighting for more money. I don't give a F, but we'll see how it goes.
All right. We're talking about Tundra, but we have Whitemon as the Indonesian representation here. And also, you've mentioned before that you're watching about the documentary. Do you think that Whitemon is the best support 5 in the world, like most people say it, like most panelists say it?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I think in the old times of Dota, there was such, not to be a jerk here, but there were so many guys back in the day that were actually good, whereas everyone else kind of sucked, that it was like rare to be like, oh my god, that guy's good. Like the tops in the era, nobody was good back then, not to be this guy. So when someone was actually good, they're like, oh my god, he can play Invoker, incredible. Whitemon is an insane support. He's so good, but there's so many good supports right now because the game has been not figured out, but everyone is so good now that it's hard to say that he is one of the best supports in the world. I definitely think so. I think he's incredible, but I don't know. I mean, as a support myself, it is a very highly to judged position. So I think he is, if not the best, definitely up there in at least the top 5.
All right. So as we know that the next iteration will be in Chengdu for the 5th one, and then the next one will be in Malta, where the 4th team from here will play in Malta as well.
Yeah.
Do you think that having like each tournament in different continent is very important for organizers, so they can compare between the crowd between the continent?
Yeah, absolutely. I think having tournaments in different regions is not only good for the organizer because they get to sell tickets in different places, get that support. It's great for those communities as well. Listen, China needs Jesus in Dota, okay? If Ame won TI, Dota would have been saved. We would have had another gagillion years of Chinese fans. We got to win those Chinese fans back. Honor of Kings, you heard of this game? Took them all. All right? It's destroying us over there. PUBG Mobile, killing us, baby. Mobile Legends Bang Bang is spanking our asses. All right, we need to bring China back. To bring China back, we need good events. We need reasons for them to come back because, no offense, but their teams ain't doing it. Ame, win TI, for God's sake, save Dota 2, I'm begging you. Yes, I am very happy to see Dota 2, an international game with many international tournaments, supplementing those fans that are so eager to go. Because I'll be real with you, the community made me who I was. I've been poor my whole life, $200 in my bank account before I started Dota for 22 years. And my ass would have never made it internationally to go see a Dota tourney. So when something is local and someone can actually go for cheap, that's how it should happen. That's true Dota 2, baby. That's esports. So please keep going around the world, especially places we haven't been. You know, Australia, South America, Africa. Get us in there, baby. There's Dota fans everywhere. They deserve to go to some tourney.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. So last two question will be, usually like you have Tsunami on your side during the stage host, but now you have Sheever for the first time in BLAST here in Singapore. Are you happy with having Sheever for the first time in BLAST here in Singapore?
Yes, Sheever's pure evil. I know, she puts out a very friendly vibe, but if I ever make a mistake, it's just physical violence, you know? She will slap me on the back of the head and she said, "You're messing my career up." There's a reason Sheever's been in this industry for so long. It's because she's terrifying. Absolutely evil presence that will devour anyone that comes her way. Don't let her fool you. Miserable. This is the point where you would expect me to say, nah, just kidding, Sheever's great. She's a bubbly, lovely person. I will not say that. Sheever is the devil, okay? And hide when you see her. She will eat your soul. Tsunami, help me, please God. Is she good at her job? Yes. Has she been the best stable talent since Dota 2, TI2?
Yeah.
She has been around for 100 years in this game, and it is because she is a vampire who sucks the soul out of people. Sheever is pure evil, okay? Mark my words, I mean every word of it. This is not sarcasm.
Last question.
Yeah.
This is the most important question that I want to ask.
Absolutely.
Will Arkosh Gaming ever come back to Dota?
What a question, what a question. The return of Arkosh Gaming. Could there ever be a better time? North America is as cooked could ever be. That region is dead. The last team that we had that was good in NA was Shopify Rebellion, and there wasn't a single effing NA dude on that team. Has there ever been a time for North America to rise again? Now is it, all right? There's no competition.
Yeah.
If any organizer has a North American qualifier, there are literally 4 people there that still play Dota. I hope Arkosh comes back. I want it to come back. I just need to find 5 North American Dota players that are not the worst Dota players in human history, and we have a chance.
All right.
All right.
Pleasure to talk with you, Slacks. Thank you very much and wish you all the best for your career.
Thank you so much. If you are watching this, you lazy piece of shit, make sure that you are liking and subscribing. This guy makes good content. Don't F around, all right? Dota content creators need your support. Don't be a lazy piece of shit. A like and subscribe does nothing. I'm not saying bell notification. I'm not going to go crazy, but support this mother sucker, all right?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.